America in the 1940s. Richard and Maurice McDonald open a small restaurant in San Bernardino, California. A successful business brings the brothers $200,000 annually. And soon it rapidly loses popularity. The reason is competition. Similar restaurants are appearing all over the state. The McDonald's take a decisive step, and they reform at the establishment and completely overhaul the entire customer service system.
All waiters were fired, and the windows where orders were placed and received were redesigned so that customers could place their orders themselves upon approaching them. Changes were made in the kitchen. Glass dishes and metal utensils were replaced with plastic ones, which made it possible to get rid of the dishwasher.
The number of menu items decreased. Instead of the standard 25, visitors were offered only 9 dishes to choose from: a hamburger, a cheeseburger, 3 types of drinks, milk, coffee, and a piece of cake. And a revolutionary innovation, a hamburger for 15 cents instead of 30. The condiments and the size of cups were standardized. Everything to save time. All non-standard orders took much longer to prepare.
All this not only allowed the McDonald brothers to simplify food preparation process, but gave them the ability to prepare meals in advance, before an order was placed. Such a service system was drastically different from the traditional one. The brothers believed that it would allow them to serve a larger number of visitors faster. If we had let people choose, one of them explained, chaos would have followed.
It took 3 months for the McDonald's to redesign the restaurants. And in December 1948, a new establishment with a conveyor service system opened in its place.
Everything was built on speed, and it was a completely new concept. You could go to the counter, order a milkshake and French fries, and receive your order in just 15 seconds.
The speed attracted visitors, and by the mid-50s, McDonald's income had almost doubled. Up to $350,000 a year, but the brothers, former Hollywood set builders, didn't fully realize the potential of their idea. It was then that Raymond Kroc entered the history of the future corporation.
Franchise, we need a damn franchise. This restaurant is too damn cool for one city. McDonald's business should be everywhere, from ocean to ocean, from west to east.
This is how the main idea of Ray Kroc, the American businessman whose name made it to Time magazine's list of the 100 most important people of the century, was portrayed in the 2016 biopic The Founder. His decision to turn the McDonald's business into a franchise transformed a simple family venture into a corporation worth $160 billion.
Ray Kroc, a 52-year-old merchant, went to McDonald's to sell milkshake mixes, and left there with the rights to create a franchise. He never made a single hamburger, a single serving of fries, or a single milkshake in his life. He had never worked with it. But he took on the challenge.
From March 1955, the newly created company McDonald's system began selling licenses. The conditions are simple. To open your own McDonald's, you pay a one-time fee of $950 and 2% of the sales. Of that, 0.5% goes to the McDonald's. A mandatory item is a unified menu. The food should be of the same size and at the same price. In the first year, 14 such franchises were sold, and by the early 60s, over 200 McDonald's restaurants were operating in America. However, this was not enough for Kroc, and in 1961 he bought all the rights to the company from the McDonald's for almost $3 million. 20 years later, at the time of the businessman's death, the company's turnover exceeded $10 million, and more than 8,000 McDonald's locations worldwide had sold 50 billion hamburgers. McDonald's is now on the list of the largest fast food chains. In 120 countries, there are over 37,000 locations, more than 90% of which are franchises. The corporation's market value is $161 billion, and its revenue for 2018 exceeded $20 billion.